We have a lot of news to cover this morning in the coronavirus fight and the return to some sense of normalcy. President Joe Biden signed his COVID relief bill into law one day earlier than planned before delivering his first primetime address, laying out a new vaccine timeline. Here's Jared Hill in our Washington bureau.
President Biden, in his address, said he's going to be directing the states to make every American adult eligible for a vaccine by May 1st. And he outlined the ways that that's going to happen.
Marking 1 year in the pandemic.
It's the details of life that matter the most. And we miss those details.
President Biden acknowledged the nation's sacrifice and loss while offering some hope, announcing that he's directing states to make all American adults eligible for a vaccine by May 1st.
That doesn't mean everyone's going to have that shot immediately, but it means you'll be able to get in line beginning May 1.
Now, to make that happen, the president says more people, like medical students, veterinarians, and dentists, will be able to deliver the shots. The White House is also planning to launch a website to help people track down vaccines closest to them.
If we do this together, by July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families, and friends will be able to get together in your backyard or in your neighborhood.
The new earlier goal comes after he signed COVID relief a day ahead of schedule.
This historic legislation is about rebuilding the backbone of this country.
On top of money for vaccines and to help keep small businesses and schools running, it expands the social safety net with childcare and food assistance. The White House also says those $1,400 direct stimulus checks will start going out within days.
As early as this weekend. This is, of course, just the first wave.
Republicans remain focused on the cost.
This isn't a relief bill. It's pretty much a payoff for Pelosi's political allies, and it will be the American people paying the bill.
President Biden is scheduled to speak more about this relief package later on today during a ceremony at the White House. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.
Today, the president's also scheduled to meet virtually with his counterparts from India, Australia, and Japan. A massive vaccination clinic will soon come to the home of the Chiefs. Two-day event runs next Friday and Saturday at Arrowhead Stadium's parking lot. The goal is to vaccinate 6,000 to 7,000 eligible Missourians. This is for people who sign up for the shot on the Jackson County Health Department website or the state's vaccine navigator. If you qualify, you'll get a call, text, or email to set up an appointment.
There's a lot of vaccines going in the arms right now, but when you can add on top of all that a mass vaccination site, that makes it even better.
The event will run from 9 to 7. Again, it's next Friday and Saturday. Healthcare workers will be giving out the new single-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Ahead on First News, we take a closer look at the efforts to bring mass vaccination clinics to the metro. We'll also hear from Kansas City, Missouri's health director, Dr. Rex Archer, on how this event could potentially help the area catch up on the doses being dished out. As the push continues to get more Missourians vaccinated, the state is preparing to move into its next tier. KMBC9's Matt Evans is live this morning. Matt, who is next in line? When can they get the shots into the arms?
Cody, around 550,000 additional Missourians will be eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine in just a matter of days, 3 days to be exact. But it's important to remember that the demand is still far greater than the supply in the state. And even if you become eligible in this next tier on Monday, you might still be waiting several weeks before you get that COVID-19 vaccination appointment. Missouri's Phase 1B Tier 3 opens up Monday, March 15th. It's the critical infrastructure part of Missouri's vaccination plan. It includes those that work in education and childcare, communications, energy, food and agriculture, government, and information technology sectors. If you work in one of these sectors, or if you aren't sure if you're eligible or not, you can find a detailed list and you can sign up for a vaccine at mostopscovid.com. As the vaccine supply increases, the state of Missouri is expecting to move to Phase 2, which includes additional job sectors and also those disproportionately affected by the COVID-19 virus within 45 days of Monday. It's still unclear exactly when the state will move to Phase 3, which would expand eligibility to all Missourians. We're live in downtown this morning. Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
All right, Matt, thanks for spelling it all out for us. Hey, get this. Ball's Food Pharmacy, which has locations at local Price Chopper, Hen House, and Sunfresh stores, is launching an online vaccination site today. Appointments go online in less than 2 hours, right at 10 a.m. at ballsfoodpharmacies.com. It's likely going to be going fast. This is for people who live or work in Kansas and qualify under the current vaccination phase. Good luck signing up. CVS is adding Missouri to its list of states where vaccines are available. Appointments will be available for booking starting tomorrow. Sign up, go to CVS.com or use the CVS Pharmacy app. People without online access can call this special customer service hotline we put here on your screen. The number's 800-746-7287. Need to be eligible through the federal retail pharmacy program to get your shots. By the way, we've checked right now. Kansas is not on CVS's list. State of Kansas is, though, getting ready to move to phase 3 of its vaccination plan within the next month. That means people between 16 and 64 with severe medical risk can get vaccinated. Next phase also covers critical workers and everyone who qualifies under the first 2 phases. On the heels of President Biden signing his COVID relief bill into law, many Kansas Cityans are looking forward to the next round of stimulus checks. It's estimated 85% of American households will get some sort of payment. Because of the signing happening a day early, the White House now says the $1,400 checks could start arriving in bank accounts as early as this weekend. People we talked to say they'll use the money to help get their lives back in order.
Oh, this will mean a lot. Pay some bills, stuff like that, clean up debt, all kind of stuff.
Get caught up on a lot of stuff, get cars out the shop.
With the way the world's going, that we need to start saving just in case anything come up, just like, the pandemic just came up. So.
The new law also includes a 15% increase for people receiving food stamps. There's also money set aside for rental assistance and even help for the homeless. 8:08 right now. Kansas Department of Labor plans to review what is built into the American Rescue Plan. The new law adds 29 weeks of pandemic unemployment benefits. Federal jobless benefits, though, will continue through September. A rep says KDOL won't be able to issue the payments until until the department gets more guidance. We'll keep a close eye on that for sure. If you want the vaccine but you don't know where to turn, we got you. Go to KNBC.com, click the How to Get a Vaccine option, and look at your screen here. Pull out your smartphone, see if you can try this little visual aid. Point your camera right at that QR code. Scan that. That pops up a link. You'll find vaccine information for where you live, plus a list of the latest vaccination events. I know that was a big ask. If you didn't get the code, don't worry. I've also posted it on Facebook and Twitter.